Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your astrologer Sanjay Kapoor from Kolkata, India. And yes, we do go to astrologers, but we go to astrologers to express our problems, to know our problems, and to solve our problems. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to be talking about your problems. I'm going to be talking about problems related to people whose names start with the letter A, J, or S, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, A, J, or S, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be talking about them. Because people whose names start with the letter A, J, or S, their health and their mind are not keeping well. There's every probability that they could get a chronic disease. Yes, they could get a disease for which they might have to take medication for the rest of their lives, maybe. This is what a chronic disease is all about. And their mind is also not good. Do take care of your health, because the health is going the other way. People whose names start with the letter A, J, or S. And yes, you guys could fall into legal hassles, problems. Court cases could be instigated against you, which just might get you in all sorts of problems. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. The atmosphere, the environment in your house is not cordial. It's not cordial at all. There's no peace. There's no happiness in the house at this point of time. People whose name start with the letter A, J, or S. There's no peace. There's no happiness in the house. God knows where that peace and happiness has gone away. It's not there anymore. And students who are studying and whose names start with the letter A, J, or S are finding it very difficult to cope with their studies. Their studies are being disturbed, ladies and gentlemen. And life cannot go on. It cannot go on the way it's going on for you students at this point of time, because lack of concentration and disturbance, thereafter disturbance in studies. Love affairs seem to have broken up for no good reason, for reasons unknown to you. If there was a reason, well, fine. If there's logic, then fine. But when things happen illogically, when things happen when you don't understand them, when you don't get answers for them, then it kind of disturbs you. Love. You've been deprived of love. You've been taken for a ride for no good fault of yours. For no good fault of yours, ladies and gentlemen, whose names start with the letter A, J, and S. There are problems related to jobs as well. There's no mental or financial satisfaction in your job arena. I can loudly say that. And money, finance, it's not coming in that same speed, in the same rhythm in which it ought to come or should be coming. Financially, things have kind of dried up and are very, very slow at this point of time. I can loudly say that for people whose names start with the letter A, J, and S. Financially, things have become a bit slow. It ought to be more. It has to be more. Because expenses are kind of more than the income. And if you guys think, if you folks feel, whose names start with the letter A, J and S, that what I've said is correct, that there's a special locket which I make for people whose names start with the letter A, J and S. If you think what I've said is correct about you, ladies and gentlemen, then do wear that locket. Of course, the price of which can be found out through the phone or the WhatsApp number which is on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Wear the amulet if the problems are there, which I've stated. And I'm sure there got to be solution. There has to be solution, and there shall be solution. So take care, be good, and God bless you, ladies and gentlemen.